Good morning. I'm sorry if you guys can't see me that good. I'm in my kid's room right now. I'm gonna see what I could do. I'm just waiting for everybody to come on really quick so I could start doing the process of what I'm gonna do. And this is just me giving you information that I know, giving you the information that had worked for me. Um, this is just stuff that I personally tried and done. Hi Pamela, how you doing? So this is just my preference of trying things out and what I've been doing, um, and what I've been learning, um, and what I've been learning. So this might not be the actual correct way, but so far it's been working for me. So I just wanted to share it with you guys what I've been doing. So hi Jenny, how you doing? Sorry, I'm like an hour late, you guys. I'm so sorry. Um, I just had to take care of some stuff. So I'm just gonna wait for a few more people to get on, and at the same time, I'm trying to get my screen to be more clearer, to look more nicer because it looks kind of dim. So give me 1 second while I try to figure all that out. Give me 1 second. Let's see if that worked a little bit. What happened? Because Marcos is in the room, so I'm gonna be here for a little bit.
You could just open the curtain.
Huh? No, it's fine. I'm recording. Okay. So that looks a little bit more better. My hair. I didn't even brush my hair, you guys. I just put it up really quick. So I didn't even get to like brush it really good. Hi, Pretty and Black. How you doing? I need to put some lotion on my face. Let me put some lotion on really quick because I didn't even put no lotion on my face and it feels super tight. So okay, so far there's 2 people watching. Okay, so it's already 3 minutes in, so I'm gonna hurry up because I really don't want the and I always say this too. I don't want the videos to be too long. Okay, so first of all, what I'm here is that I'm gonna give you guys information that I do and how I budget stuff. This is the way I do it, and it's been working very well for me. I have been doing this for quite a bit, not for a very long time, but I have been doing this for a bit, you know. So it has been working for me so far, and it's been helping me to stay organized with everything, and just to keep up with everything. So today is the budgeting class that I was talking to you guys about, and also the home buyers class. So first we got to start with the budgeting, and then from there we could start with the home buyers. So the home buyer might not be today because there's going to be a lot of information for the budgeting. We could call this the budgeting 101, and then the home buyers could come in later on because we can't really buy a house unless you start budgeting and start getting everything organized first. So I want to first put that in there. So if you guys have any questions at all, please let me know and I can answer them as best as I can. I'm not a professional, so I can't give you the right answers, but I'll give you what I know and what I think, you know. So that's just my opinion. Don't get me wrong. I could be wrong in certain areas. So right now I'm in my kids' room. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I know. So first of all, what I recommend is get a piece of paper and pen. So if you guys could go get a piece of paper and pen really quick, or a pencil, it doesn't matter because you are gonna be jotting things down and erasing. So if you want to get a pencil, that's fine with me. If you know what you're gonna be writing down, then go ahead and get a pen, and I'll be waiting for you. I'm gonna put some music on. So let me know when you guys are ready. Okay. So I hope everybody got a piece of paper and pencil. Nobody hasn't really responded, so I'm not sure if they're ready. So I already got paper already, and I got my pen. So I'm using a red pen. I already had outlined something for you guys already, and I'll show you that. In a minute. So, okay, Jenny says she's ready. Thank you, Jenny. And if you guys have any good strategies, any good go play, Papa.
Daddy, why are you hiding?
I'm not hiding, baby. I'm just in here because you're playing, so I don't want to bother you because you're playing. Don't you want to play? Yeah. So you could go play. It's okay. Mommy could just move to a different room. That's all. Okay? Let me just
Do this.
Want to say hi to everybody? Say hi.
No, put that song even louder so we can hear
Not too loud, because if I'm talking, they can't hear me. Right?
A little bit loud.
Just a little bit louder. Can you like this song?
Yeah. Like that. Right there.
Right there.
Put it a little bit.
There you go. Okay, go play, Papa, okay? Because I gotta hurry. No, baby, I got it.
I got it.
Just put it behind. Okay, so Jenny says she's ready. I'm just gonna start. So first thing is first, what I usually do is I try to outline everything. I know that sounds silly, but I really do, no matter how small it is or how big it is, I make sure I jot it into my... No, Papa, just leave it. Go play, because I need to get this done, okay? I love you. Okay, go play, Papa.
You like it?
Yes. Okay, go play.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is purple your favorite?
Huh? I'll put it right here so they can see.
Is that your favorite color?
Yes. Thank you. Love you. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. So what I do is I make sure that I write. I feel like the music is too loud. Okay. So I feel like we need to jot everything down. So what I do is this is my agenda. I hope you guys can see this. This is my agenda. This is what I do all the time. This is what I use. I'm sorry. This is what I use all the time. I got this at Michael's for like $10, I believe it was. Sorry, my voice is like... But I got it for $10. It was 70 or 75% off on clearance. So I was super happy because this was pretty expensive. I would never buy it for that price. My voice is like... So, so here is all the stuff. Like, so you're going to use the monthly... Sorry you guys can't see like exactly. It's kind of good that you guys can't see exactly what's in here, but it's okay. So on your monthly planner, and I'm sorry, your monthly layout, not your weekly, your monthly layout, you're going to write down like when you get paid, if there's any other income coming in, and how much that's going to be. So you don't exactly have to write down exactly how much the amount is. Just write down. So for an example, Thursdays I put payday. Friday, or you could put down, so you're going to put down your paydays, any other income coming in, and also your bills that are due. So write all that down in your planner, and then, or you could write it down on your piece of paper, either way. I usually use my planner because it's easier, and then once I get that done, I could write it down in my piece of paper so it could be outlined. So after you do that, sorry if I'm talking so fast. If I'm talking so fast, please let me know. So after that, I start writing everything. This is kind of, I don't know why it's like so dark. So after that, on top of the piece of paper, you're going to write down the month. So the month of April 2018. I know that sounds silly putting 2018, but sometimes you want to keep track of your monthly bills, or you want to keep track of how you're doing. You should put the year just to be safe. So you're going to put the year down. So April 2018. And then on the side right here in the corner, you're going to put payday. So payday and then write down all the days that you get paid, which I get paid on the 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th. And then after that, write down how much you get paid in the corner. So you're going to write down how much you get paid. Say you get paid $500 or maybe more, whatever it is. So you're going to put down the 5th, I get paid $500. Then on the cross of that amount you get paid, you can write down all your bills. So you're going to put like little dots, and you can put, for me, I put down my insurance, my internet, and that's it. That's all okay, let me see. I'm jumping all over the place. I'm sorry. So once you put down everything that is due, and then if you need to look at your old bills to check to make sure that those are due, because you need to pay your bills. But what I know is that you need to pay your bills when the paper comes in. Soon as you get the bill in, that's when you should pay it. And don't pay it exactly on the due date, or don't pay it after the due date. Pay it on that's how your credit goes up, and that's how you keep a good credit. And not just a good credit, but that's how you keep a good line through that company. So if you want to go to a different company, or if you want to get like, they could give you like a bonus, or like, it's just something, it's just good for you, and it's good for you in your mind and your soul, because you know that you're paying your stuff on time, and not just on time, before the due date. So that's really good. So what I do is, when I outline everything and I put the dates here, I say, okay, I need to pay this on this day. Say, for an example, the rent is due on the 1st, right? So what I do is I make sure that I get the check from the bottom, which is the 26th. Even though it's so early to pay my rent, on the 26th, it's perfect. And if you don't want to do that, you could do it like the 1st is fine for the rent. You can pay that exactly on the due date, or on the day of the bill, the rent is due, which is the 1st. It's fine. That is okay. But like APS, insurance, the water, let me see what else. Whatever else that is due, you could pay that just a little bit early, and it's good for you. I hope everybody's on track. So if I'm talking too fast, please. So that's what I do. I wish I could show you guys. I should get a whiteboard. Should I get a whiteboard? But I don't know if you guys can see the whiteboard. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Learning. Thank you. Sorry, I'm like, my voice is like all over the place. I don't have my markers. I did buy some new markers, but I guess my kids got into them and they're like all messed up. So then I'm hoping this will work. But I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. I know this sounds silly, but I just want to show you guys and just make sure that you guys can see it. So I hope you guys can see this. I know the glare is probably going to be in the way. So let me see if this works. So here it is. So here's the month, right? So we're in April 2018. Okay. Oh, you guys not going to be able to see that. Can you guys see that? Where did you get that? I got this at the 99-cent store, and this cost me, I believe, I can't remember how much it cost. Oh, here it is. It was $5.99. So it's a dry eraser. I bought 2 of them. One for my room, so I can keep track of everything that's going on, and also one for my son, but my son didn't want one. So I just got one for me. So this is a really good idea to keep too, just to have it displayed, not just in your agenda, but have it displayed to your husband, have it displayed to your children, even your teens. Have it displayed for the whole house so they know what's going on too. Okay, mommy has an event this week. I'm gonna make sure that I help her, or I keep the house clean, or whatever the case is, or I'm gonna get ready so I can go with her, whatever it is. Or if it's a grocery day, they know that that's grocery day. Hopefully I can find one. Yes, they had plenty. I'm not sure if they had other sides too, not just this huge one, but I really like this big one. They had a big one like this, and they had a small one just with a whiteboard, plain whiteboard. They did have a small little calendar one, but very small. And they had those what is it called? Those ones where you put the picos in. I can't remember the name of those. Where you could just hang up pictures and stuff like that, or information. They have those and some other ones. Okay, so I'm sorry. Let's get back to this. I wish you guys could see this really good. I want to get black, but I can't find the black one. Okay, so say the first. What's the first here? So the 1st of April. Okay, here we go. So the first is Sunday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, up to 30. I'm writing really fast, you guys. So it's really ugly. Okay, so the 1st is the rent, right? So rent is due on the 1st. I hope you guys could see that. And then let's say, okay, I'm gonna give you guys some examples from my book, but I'm gonna give you like off numbers, so it's not gonna be the same number. So let's see, payday is here. Payday is on Thursdays, all the way down. Okay, so let's see, 20th is a bill, so I'm just gonna put bill. Food stamps there. Let me see. I have a bill on the 25th. Bill. Let's see. Check this one. Okay, so I have another bill here. I don't think it's that. No, it's on the 2nd. Okay, so bill here. Bill here. Hope you guys could see that. Hope. Okay. Then we got a bill on here. And bill here. Bill here. Bill here. And gas over there. Okay, so sorry. That took a while. Okay, so I already wrote down all my bills and I wrote down all my paydays and then any income that comes in. I even put down when I get, food stamps. Um, so then everything's already written down. And then on the side, right here, you could write down, okay, so like I was telling you on the piece of paper, I'm going to put it here. So April 2018. Oh, you guys can't see that. And then I'm going to put payday. Okay, so it's payday right here. So the 5th, then how much? And then the 12th, how much? The 19th, how much? And then the 26th, how much? Okay, so there it is. So it's going to be the 5th, how much money? The 12th, how much money? The 19th, how much? And the 26th, how much? So this is your payday area where you get paid. This is the month. And then you're going to write the bills that you have to pay right here. So I'm going to put just bill. And then I'm going to say randomly $59. And then the next bill is 150. Okay, and then you're gonna after that you're gonna. I wish you guys could see this. So bill 59. I'm guessing bill number. The next bill is 150, and then say that's all you have to pay for that check. So you're gonna divide your bills into all these. Little hard to see, but I get you. Okay, I know. I'm really sorry. It is hard to see. I wish I could make it a lot more better. Maybe with a light. Yeah, it's still kind of hard to see. I am so sorry, Jenny. I'm sorry. I hope you. Yeah, I'm sure you could probably understand what I'm trying to say. It's just kind of hard to show you guys. If I had a black pen, black marker, I'm pretty sure I could do it. So yeah, so you're gonna write down bill and then how much. Your next bill, how much. And once you divide everything in your agenda, and once you see when is it due or when before the due date, that's when you can write it down on your paper and say, okay, I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here. You get me? So you're gonna be able to outline everything a lot more better because you outlined it. You kind of graphed it out on your agenda. So then you could be able to outline it here. So, and then you're going to put savings. If that's all the bill you have to pay that week, then you're going to put savings. And you're going to put how much you're going to save. So I already wrote everything down in examples. So it will be probably like $95. So that's how much you're going to save is $95. If you want to use that towards whatever you need around the house, if you really don't need those stuff around the house, or if you really don't need something, then don't get it. Just save it and build it. This is going to go towards the house you're going to buy later on. That's where the home buyer is coming, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so you're the 12th, which is the next check. I'm going to pay, say, the another bill. So I'm just going to put another bill, and I'm going to put 160. And then I'm going to pay another bill, which is another $90. So, and then you're going to write down, you're going to kind of like, oh no, it's going like this. You see how the bills, so the bill is you're going to add them together. So it's 209. That's how much those two bills cost. I hope you guys can see them. So, and then this one, you're going to put these together and you're going to add it to, and that one's going to be 250. Okay, and then your savings, it's going to be $50. And then the next one is going to be another bill, and I'm going to put gas. So $20 and $7.80. Okay, And then your rent is going to be, just put rent, since we put rent. Oh, sorry. I should have done this in my bathroom. Probably would be better, huh? Okay, so rent is going to be, just say, oops. Sorry, guys. Oops. I know this is probably terrible. Okay. All right, so I jot everything down. I know you guys can't see it all, and I wrote it really ugly, but I jot everything down. So everything's in my agenda, so I know those are due there. I jot everything down in the outline here, so everything's all set for me. So once I see, I'm like, okay, this is due, this is due, this is due. What you need to start thinking in your mind is that your check is zero. You don't have nothing. So that's how I'm starting to do things. So once you start saying that my check is zero, instead of saying like, because I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna get this amount of money, you know, and then you're gonna think that, oh, you could spend that much, you know, but you can't. So sorry guys. So start thinking zero. You get me? Start thinking zero. So your check is pretty much not even yours. So once you get everything settled and everything organized, once you put it down in your, do this monthly. Make sure you consistently do this all the time. So write everything down in here. If you're new at this and you haven't done something like this before, then write it down as many times as possible so you can start getting your mind to start thinking this way. It did take me a while, and I did forget some bills, and I did forget to do this and do that until I start getting the hang of it, my bills being paid the way I have it now. So once you jot it down in your planner or your agenda, you graphing it all down in here. You're gonna lay it down here. I know I'm repeating myself, but I just want to make sure you guys all understand. You're gonna repeat it all here, outlined. Once you get all that done, you're gonna start getting this. I don't know if you guys all got one already, but get one of these little envelopes from the Dollar Tree. I believe at the 99-cent store. I haven't seen one at the 99-cent store, but maybe at the 99-cent store, but for sure at the Dollar Tree. You could get a small one or you could get a big one. I did work with a smaller one before. Didn't work for me. I just didn't like it. It didn't just function correctly for me. So when I saw this one, I was like, yes, it's a lot bigger and it's more functional for me. So um, here we go. So in the beginning, I have envelopes. So I put tabs here and I put down all my bills. So that's where this outline comes from. So from here to here, you're going to write down your bills in order and put them in here. So you're going to put them in the tabs. So the tab is going to be like the rent, APS, water, internet, insurance, and blah, blah, blah. So if there's no more room for all your bills to be in here, if you have to get another one, get another one. Or you could just put the tabs in the back like this. Put the tabs in the back and write the extra bills that you owe. So then you could put them in envelopes. I like to put them in envelopes. A lot of people say, why you put them in envelopes? Because I could easily put my money in there because I'm not going to say I'm not going to spend it. Like for an example, how I was telling you guys earlier, the check that I'm going to get paid on the 26th, I'm going to put that for the rent. So because I don't want to pay exactly on the 26th, if you don't want to, you could pay a little bit before instead of so long. You could just put it in here and have it saved so you know that you don't have it. And then put it in your envelope, put it in here, and put it away in a safe or something, wherever you want to put it. So you have envelopes, and I like the long ones because it's just more room, just in case you put a lot of money in there. Then you're going to put the rent, and then how much the rent is. So you have to get a money order. You can put the money order, put how much it is. And then you're going to put right here in the corner that it's due on the first of each month. For an example, like I did say, the first of each month. So that's when it's due. So I hope you guys caught on a little bit. I know it's kind of a lot of information, but I try to repeat it as much as possible. But and it's so on. You could even put the actual bill in here, and then so you know exactly when they're due, or that could help you with your outline for your month, or your graphing for your month, and also your outline for the whole, you know, thing. So that's how I do it, you guys. So that's all the budgeting. So that's how I budget everything, and then whatever's left is what I keep. So this is where this comes from. So then you're going to put total bill month. So you're going to put total monthly bills. You're going to write down how much your bills are monthly. I put this as a book. So I fold my paper. It's this long, and I fold it in half. And then I just use the side for the outline, kind of like what's on the whiteboard. And then on here, on the inside, I put down monthly total bills. I write down the monthly total bills, so everything that I have to pay. You got it, Jenny? Thank you so much, Jenny. And then after that, you're gonna put a line across, and then you're gonna write down your total monthly savings. So you're gonna put down your savings, how much you've been saving, which is what we were talking about on the bottom of each tab, is the savings that we're gonna put in. If you guys get extra money, or say you have a yard sale, maybe once a month, doesn't have to be every week, but maybe once a month, or maybe if you bake something you sell, cookies or whatever it is, burritos or tamales, then you can make extra money. Here on the next section is the total monthly income. So you're gonna put down your income, how much you get paid each month. This is monthly, so not weekly, monthly, because it's just a better of doing it. And then on the bottom, for me, I times it. Sorry, there's people walking. I times my savings. I put my savings amount, my savings amount here, times it by 12, because I'm giving myself 12 months to save money for my house, which is probably going to be less. But I just put it 12 because I don't want to put it less and then not be able to succeed. So I rather extend it just a little bit, and that's what you should do, because a lot of people, they try to do everything in short period of time, like they short term. And to me, I feel like short term is good depending on what it is. So if you put it as at a long term and you succeed in a short term, that's better. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I know when I do stuff in short term, I get disappointed in myself. I get disappointed, I get discouraged, and I don't succeed. But what I have been learning is that when I extend it long term and succeed in the short term instead of the long term, I succeed. You get what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So what should the amount be to save? It depends on how you want it to be. It all depends. For me, because I do have other income coming in besides my check from work, I decided, because my check is a little bit more, for me, I decide, because we have everything here. We don't need much. So it depends on how much you need to spend. So for me, I do save my whole check. I do save the whole thing, and my other income that I do get in, I do spend that on the kids, or I spend it on myself, or I spend it on the house that we need to get here. Gas is included as a bill. So to me, gas is a necessity for me to go to work and back. So it's pretty much a bill. So I do include that into the bill. But everything else, like food, if we need extra money for food, if we need anything for the kids, like for shoes, like they always need shoes, they always need socks. So I do splurge on them for shoes and socks. But now I'm starting to think to be very careful on splurging on a lot of things. So I do be careful. But I do save like $5 each check. I do, not from this one, but from a different one. I do save $5 each, and then I build that up for myself, so I could have at least $20 at the end of the month, or I have like maybe even more, depending on how much the amount is I have. So for Jenny, your question again is how much to save? It depends on your income. What happened?
I was just some people saying that they have a booklet here. It says, how do you view the future? Stay the same, get worse, get better. And he said there's a couple scriptures here that you might want to look up. So,
Jehovah Witness.
probably. I thought that's more your things.
Also, the people that I saw outside were Jehovah Witness, and they gave us a little flyer that was, "How do you view the future? Will our world stay the same, get worse, or get better?" That's a good question, huh? Okay, so I'll read this another time. It's Jehovah Witness, and we won't get to that discussion, but we'll talk about it later. I don't know too much about it, but yeah. So back to so the amount I would recommend saving as much as you can. Like I said, your amount, your check is zero. Zero. It's nothing. It's not even yours. So make sure that you put everything towards your bills, everything possible, or towards something that you need to fix in the house, or if you really need something that's a necessity, put it towards that, and whatever's left over, you could put into savings, towards the church, because I do go to church, and you could put that in tithing, which tithing is supposed to be number one. Sorry. Tithing is supposed to be number one. Um, but I do pay my bills first. But so whatever's left, Jenny, that's what you put towards your Hi, Papa.
I'm dirty.
Go get some juice.
Why you to give me some?
Go tell Dada get you juice.
Not there.
Where is he?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Not next to the TV.
Well, go tell Daddy, please give me some juice. Say, Mama wants juice too.
But he's gone.
How is he gone? Did he go outside? We'll check if he's outside. Maybe he left. Did he leave? So
Look. You're hiding like you will.
I'm not hiding. My son thinks I'm hiding because I'm in the kids' room. Papa, I'm not hiding. I'm
I
recording.
looked in here and you're not in here, so Daddy hiding too like you.
Papa, I'm not hiding. Daddy's not hiding. I think he's doing something. Go check.
Not doing it.
Yes. Yeah.
He's not out there.
Who? Where?
Out in the living room.
Well, that's why he might be in the bathroom. He might be outside. Oh, I think he went to go look for Chico. Chico ran outside.
No.
No?
He already got it.
He already got Chico? You sure?
Yep.
Go check in the backyard. Go check.
Not in the backyard.
He's not in the backyard? I'm pretty sure he went to go.
Outside, and Chico got in bike and went after him.
Who? Chico? Okay, Marcos, I'm recording. Do you want me to go get you? Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second.
He got it. Now Chico in Daddy room. Chico in that room. Chico.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so back to what I was saying is that so it all depends on how much you have left. Um, for me, I just decided to put everything in because I really want to get this house that we're planning on getting. So my choice was to just put the whole thing that I have left into my savings account because I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the home buyers. For one of them, through the program that we're going through, I have to save $1,600. And then the other one I have to save through the bank, I have to save $5,000. You could choose to save more, or you could choose to save the exact amount that they're asking for. So that's what I'm doing. But I am planning on saving a lot more than what they're asking, because I want to make sure that we put down as much as possible for the home. Then, just in case we can't afford it later on, just to be safe. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. So that's why I'm putting the whole thing, because I do have other money coming through, and it's not a lot, but it's enough to help us through the whole month. So that's why I put the whole thing. So again, Jenny, if you only have, like, for an example, $100 left over, and you're like, but I don't want to put the whole thing, that's fine. You don't have to put the whole thing. But just divide that 100, like I said, it's zero. So divide that 100 into whatever that needs to be done, in the house, or with your kids, or for yourself, for your honey, or for the car. Maybe for something for if you go to work and you need lunch, divide that into your lunch. Um, just try to figure everything out that you need to do, and then whatever is left is what you could spend or save. Good morning, Michelle. How you doing? So that's what you should try doing. So if there's any questions, Michelle, go ahead and ask me, because we're like into the budgeting class. From what I know, just everything that I've been doing and what I do. Okay, I understand. Break every penny down. Yes, because even though it sounds like it's not rational, to me, it is rational. A lot of people say, "Well, it's just change." No, change really does help. It really does. So just go ahead and start doing that, Jenny, and let me know how it goes. Start breaking everything down today, and then start working with it. If you don't want to start this month, because this month already went into the it's already in, you can still start. If you really can still start today. But if you want to start, your savings and everything next month, so you could organize everything through the whole month, then go ahead and do that, and let me know how it goes. Let me know how you succeed, and I'll continue telling you guys how I succeed. So please let me know. So let's see what else. So first thing is first, write your bills in your planner, in your monthly planner. Jot it all down. So it's graphing everything down. Outline everything afterwards you're done. Outline everything on a sheet of paper or on your whiteboard if you want. So you can let the whole family know what's going on and how you're saving money. Because if just in case your kids say, "Mommy, I need $5." Okay, can we give you $5? Let me see. And then say, "You know what? I'm sorry. I only could give you a couple bucks." That's it. Um, and then maybe you have to wait until next week to give you extra money. So you could do it that way. Also, get a folder, get an envelope, put everything inside the envelope, jot it all down, so you could take this with you when you go pay your bills. It's so easy. Instead of putting it in your wallet, because sometimes your wallet, when you put in your wallet, I have a big wallet. So when you do put in your wallet, you have a couple compartments in here. I love these different compartments in here. I know my wallet's messy, so I do have different compartments. So this one right here is the money that I can spend in this one, or I can use. This one right here, if I put money in here, it's saved. I cannot touch it. So I'll put it, once I get home, I put everything into here, and then I organize it. That's how I do it, because that's how I organize. So I really, really love this, because if I had a different wallet and I put all the money all in one, I was like, I'm gonna go to the store really quick and buy this. I'm gonna go get Starbucks really quick. Or it's okay, I can spend this and that. No, do not do that. So that's how I do it, and I throw it in here as fast as possible. The quickest way I can do it. And then, like I said, once you're everything organized, and then say a bill is due, okay, you know what? Go ahead and get my little handy dandy bill holder, take it with me, and go pay my bills. And then you'll feel so much comfortable knowing that you're able to pay everything on time, everything in order, and you're gonna feel really good about yourself knowing that you succeeded this month. You done what you had to do this month, and then you're gonna be happy to do it the following month, and so on. And then And then you won't feel so guilty spending a little bit money here and there. Once you start saving even the dollar, $2, whatever it is, at the end of the month, you'll have a little bit of money to go to the 99-cent store or to the Dollar Tree to spend extra money. Again, if you also go and do yard sales, sell cookies, and do stuff like that, you have extra money, and you can even spend more money on you, you or your kids or whatever it is, or you guys could go out to eat or something. So yes, I hope that helps you guys. We're about an hour, almost an hour in. I try to give you as much information as possible. I'm probably missing something, but this is so far been working for me. It's been helping me so much. Um, so just make sure you keep track. Do not keep this in your purse. Do not. Put this somewhere you need to put it until the time that you have to pay your bill. Then you take this with you because you're going to have a lot of money in here and somebody might steal it or your purse might get stolen or something bad might happen. Please do not do that. So keep all your money in here. And if you have to, take it to the bank and put it in the bank. Like put it into a you don't have to do that. Never mind. You don't have to because I think that's too much gas. And we're trying to save here. So please do that. Okay, let's see. Quick question about home buy. The credit score, do they check that? Yes. That's what they did for me. In the beginning, my credit was really bad. If you want to talk about home buyers, since we have enough time, because I'm already done with all of this, I could break it down a little bit for you guys. So Jenny, we're in the process of buying a home. We've been in the process for about 5 years. I had to extend it 2 more years because I didn't succeed. I thought that 5 years was enough, but in the beginning, I didn't really do anything. Um, Sorry, there's like a lot of people walking by. I did not do anything because I wasn't informed. I wasn't informed in none of the stuff. The lady that I had before, um, she didn't tell me anything. All she did was put stuff in the mail for me, and that was it. And I did receive some stuff in the mail, but I didn't understand it. It did tell me that I had to go to some classes. So, to buy a home, yes, they do check your credit. And if you do have bad credit, if you go through an agency or you go through something, there's tons of programs out there, Jenny, that would help you and guide you through the whole process. And they will help you. And that's what I'm doing. So right now, I'm helping my credit to go up, which it is going up. What I need to do is that what you need to do for your credit to go up is to get, it depends on the person that's helping you. They'll tell you to do certain things depending on your way of going. For me, they told me that I had to take out a credit line, which it did help me a lot because I do love spending, and because that's a card that I need to use, not all the time, but I need to use it every so often, and then build it up, and then put money into it to pay it off, obviously. Um, so that's how my credit was good. Um, Let me see what else. Um, and then you have to go to a bunch of classes. On the 17th, I'm going to a home buyers class that I need to go to that's recommended, that is going to teach you everything possible about buyer, first home buyer. I also went to a budgeting class that I went to. Pretty much that's how I learned how to do this because of that class that I went to. What do they consider a good score? I don't know. I think a good score is probably in the 700 range. Mine was like four. I think it was like 4 or 500. It was terrible. But he said that's nothing compared to a lot of other people. You're doing good. You continue doing good, and I did raise it up a lot more. So, so to me, from what I'm hearing, a good score is probably in the 7 something. I believe it's 720 might be even excellent, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. I haven't heard from that yet, but because we're just working on my credit, he didn't mention none of that. So, but I will ask that question next time I have a meeting with him. I will ask that question. What is considered a good score? Where it's below or over. I think before the belowness. So I will ask that question for you, Jenny. Um, so I'm sure it's going to be in the 700 range. Is a good score. Let me see what else. Um, just keeping up with everything, making sure everything gets paid. And once you buy a house, it's probably going to be even more tougher. So I would recommend to have extra money saved just for those emergencies because it's going to be even just a little bit more harder. The more you put down, the better it is. The rent goes down more, or not the rent. It's considered a mortgage, but I call it rent. But it's a mortgage where you're paying off the house. Um, so yes. I think that is everything. We're almost an hour in. Um, if there's anything else, I might have left something out. Again, this is just my way. I'm not saying you should do it this way. I'm just letting you guys know that I'm just showing you guys what I do, what I know. And if you guys want to do it that way, that's fine. If you guys don't, that's okay too. If there's anything that you recommend that you guys want to help me and show me, please let me know because I wouldn't mind trying something else if it would help me a lot more better. So, yes. So, I don't know what else to say. um, but I do got to go clean that kitchen. So I got to go clean it. Thank you, Michelle. Is there any good advice that you would recommend that you might help me in my journey of trying to save and also trying to save to buy a house? Is there anything that you recommend? You're welcome, Jenny. Who's a home buyer right now? Are you a home buyer, Michelle? Jenny, are you a home buyer? I should have made some coffee. No, my hubby is the saver, not me. Especially us women that we found out about the Dollar Tree and the 99-cent store. I don't think we could even save, but we're trying. We're trying. But the grace of the Lord, oh my gosh. I know it's because of him I am trying. If it wasn't for him, I think I'll continue spending, spending, spending. One thing I did was when I get income taxes, I pay the insurance for 6 months. Yes, that's so good. That is really, really good. And that helped us. Yes, that's what a lot of people do. At least I hope a lot of people do. But that's what I've been hearing is that they do pay. This mom, I remember this mom, a single mother of, I believe, 2 to 3 kids. I can't remember how many. Um, she used her whole taxes to pay her rent, to pay off all her rent. So she's good for the whole year. I don't know if it was exactly the whole year or it could have been just for 6 months or something. But I know it was for a long time. So she was good. So every time she got her taxes, she was able to pay, you know, her bills. That is so smart. And then whatever she got in her check or what, I'm not sure if she was working or not. I can't say for sure. Obviously she should because she's getting taxes. Um, but I know that she was paying her bills that way, and she had money throughout the checks. Oh, and she was spending her checks to go on like little spring vacations with her kids. So she was able to go to Disneyland. She was able to go to like Knott's and just different places with her children. She was able to do more stuff with her kids, and that is actually very smart, very very smart. So that is a good thing that you did that, Jenny, because I know insurance is really crazy Also depends on where you live, how old you are, and the area that the area you live in. Not just the state, but the area you live in is also depending on the amount. So it varies, and that's crazy. So yeah. Yes, we are homeowner back home, but trying to sell so we can buy here eventually. Oh, that's good. So is there any good advice that you could give us for being a first time home buyer? I'm in the process of buying a house, but I haven't bought a house yet. I don't think I'm ready to do it yet. So what do you think, Michelle? Just continue doing what I'm doing by saving and budgeting everything and then go from there? Or is there anything else I should know or do? Jenny, not a home buyer yet. Hopefully soon. Want a credit score? Yes, that is one of the requirements to do. Is your credit score needs to be needs to be good, and also you need to go to classes. At least that's what they told me, that I need to go to some classes. It's recommended. Saving and good credit score is a key. Okay, good. So that is what I'm doing, is saving and also bringing up my credit. So that is because I do know that if my credit, even if I have all this money saved, if my credit score is not good, I don't think I'll be able to get the house. That's what I do know, that what he said. You're on the right track. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you. So that is what I'm doing for us, because I feel like I know I'm not old, but I shouldn't say this, but I feel like I'm at that age where I should have the house by now. I do remember my dad telling me this all the time when I was young, is to save money for a house. Save money for a house. And I never did. I spend and spend. You know how much money I spent because I was single with lots of money, and then when I had kids, I still had lots of money. I'm not saying I was rich, but I was going on very well until I had my third child. Then it kind of went down because more kids you have, the more spending you got to spend. Um, so I wish I took my dad's advice and I saved and built onto a house, because my dad was a home buyer. Um, I I think they're a home buyer right now. They have their own home right now. But my dad worked so hard to buy a house. And he said renting is not good because you're spending all that money to go poof. And at least when you put the money towards a house, it's yours. Hi Shopkins, how you doing? Yeah, I need to keep my spending down too. Yes, so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to keep it as low as possible. You can spend as long as it's at a minimum rate. You know, just as long as it's not where it's like $50. Because I would spend that much money. Just as long as it's under the budget. Like right now, I have been spending money, but it's very minimum, and I already have like 4 hauls in my car right now that I've been building up to do a 99-cent store haul. Um, but it's little here and there that I was spending. Whenever I had a little extra money, I would do that. Or if I would do something for a friend, they'll give me money, and that's what I would use. So it wasn't really money that I was taking out from my savings. It was money that I was using towards me helping them, because I do help my friends and they do give me. I told them no, but they give it to me anyway. So that's how I was getting a little bit extra money. So yeah. So I think that's everything, you guys. I'm not sure what else to say. I'm just happy. I'm excited. I'm nervous and everything else. So we'll see how it goes. And I'll let you guys know the process of everything, how everything is going, and how much I've been saving, and how everything is going. I'm thinking I think I should or should not. I don't know if I should do it on Facebook, because I'm kind of scared. Because you got to be careful, because everybody out there, you don't know if they're watching you and they're like, "Ooh, they have a lot of money. Let's go rob them." You know. I know. I don't think I should think like that, but you just got to be careful. So I was kind of sketchy about doing this, but I just I don't have money here at my house. It's at the bank. Don't carry cash and only carry on my debit card when need to. That helps me. You know what? For me, I feel like carrying cash is better than carrying a credit card. I do carry a credit card. Don't get me wrong. Uh, Especially the credit that I have on credit line that I have to use it once in a while. Now I don't have to use it. The guy said because it's my second cycle of using it. They should be giving me the money back, and I could still have to pay off what I owe. But from what he was telling me is that I'm good. I don't have to use it if I don't want to. Just save it for an actual emergency, not just spending. That for me to start doing that way. So when the time comes, I have that money on that card I could use towards the house. And then once that credit score is good, I mean that credit card is good, it'll bump up to the next level. Like right now it's only 500, it could go up to 1,000 and so on. That's how a lot of people get good credit. Sorry, and their amount goes up. So that's what I'm doing too. Yeah, I pay bills online. Um, I do pay bills online too, Jenny. But I noticed that some bills, I know it shouldn't make no difference because we're spending money on the gas anyways, but they do charge. I think they charge like five to something dollars for you to pay your bill. Like I said, it's probably better than driving around, but I need to get out of the house and I need to drive around a little. So I do enjoy paying my bills. I do feel confident that it's done and paid, and I get the receipt because online you get a confirmation number, but sometimes bad things happen. I don't know if you guys remember when I paid my bill on through my APS. I paid it and it was online too. Oh no, actually it wasn't online. My bad, it wasn't. But it was like a difficult situation where my APS was gonna get shut off. Everything was gonna get shut off because the bill got sent to somebody else. My money got sent to somebody else and paid their bill. So it was a big old racket, and I was so scared that my lights was gonna go off because I cannot afford my lights to go off with 5 children in the house. Like for me, I don't care, but my 5 children, I couldn't do that. So so paying bills online, I guess, is a good thing, but then you got to be careful because some bills do charge to pay online. Yep, they charge us extra to pay online. Yes, so Shopkins, I believe it's the water, and I believe it's insurance. They charge you. Let's see. I can't remember who else, but I did try doing that, but they charge. So yeah, so they do charge. So you just got to balance it all out. If you feel like it's more convenient for you to pay online, then that's okay. But I feel like it's more convenient for me to just pay my bills the way I'm doing it because it's just more convenient. Because I do put everything in here and then I just make one trip, maybe 2 trips to town, and I pay everything I gotta pay. And if I want to treat myself, if I have extra money, I treat myself to go buy something. So yeah. I live really close to the water company alley. Oh yeah, Shopkin. Also, you live really close to the water company. I used to go pay for that. I used to pay my water there. It was pretty far. So for me, well, it doesn't really matter because where I live and where the water company in town is pretty far too. It's about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes away. So depends on what route I want to take. It could take about that long to go pay my bill. So just try to outline everything, try to figure everything out and what's best for you. What's more easier, what's more convenient, what's more, um, what's more better. Yes, pay online, but don't have extra charges. Not that I know of any. Oh, that's good, Michelle. I'm really happy that you're able to pay your bills without any charge. That is so awesome. I wish it could be that way this way, but it's not. Oh, they cost more in town. Yes, it does cost more in town too. I'm not sure exactly. I remember that they were gonna charge my my card, and I was like, you know what, it's okay. I'm gonna go in town and go pay my bills. Even though, like I said, it depends. If I usually do everything, like for an example, if I'm gonna go pay my bills in town, I'm gonna make sure that I do it also when I need to go do something else. Say there's a sale, or not a sale, but like for groceries too. If you guys want me to do like a grocery thing, I think I've done that already before. But if I'm gonna do like grocery shopping, if there's something like at Del Sol, or if there's something at Food City that is on sale for food, like meat, which is usually that way, or Albertsons, if they're having a good sale, then I'll definitely go pay my bills around that time. So I could go pay my bills, and then from there, go get groceries at the same time. So after I'm done with everything, and then I come home and do what I gotta do. But usually I shop at the 99-cent store, or I shop at the Walmart. I don't really go anywhere else. When I was doing my saving catcher, that's how I was price matching. But now Walmart is not doing saving catcher anymore. So, or price matching, I'm sorry. They're not doing price matching. So if I have to figure out how to save a little bit more money by going to somewhere else. Like I did have the ad in here. I did look at the ad, and the ad did have a lot more good stuff right now, like meats. Oh, today the meat, I know it sounds weird, but the ground beef right now is $1.77 per pound, which is really, really good, because usually I get my meat for $1.99 per pound, which is $20 for the 5 pound that I get. Is it 5 pounds or more? Um, so I usually get that, and that will last me for a good week, and that is good. So if I could save a little bit more change, which is $1.77 per pound for a good 5 pound, I'm happy, because that'll be less than $20. That's really, really good for the meat. Bananas, I missed that out yesterday. The bananas was no, that was yesterday. I am so sorry. So yesterday was the ground beef was on sale. I already missed it, so it's too late. Wednesday was the 3 pound, 3 pound for $1 for bananas. It is really good, because at the 99-cent stores, the cheapest that I could think of is 49 cents per pound, and they're out of bananas a lot. But the bananas, sorry if I'm going really fast, you guys. Let me finish really quick, and I'll answer your question. I'm so sorry. Um, so the bananas was 49 cents per pound at the 99-cent store, but on the ad on Wednesday, at I think it was Food City, it was 3 pounds for $1. So you're saving 50 cents. Because if you think about it, 3 pounds for 49 cents each, it's $1.50. A little less than $1.50, but you're getting an extra pound for only $1. So that is really good. So because how my kids love bananas, I love bananas, so bananas are really good for us. Well, not a lot of bananas, but you know. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me see. Hi, Letty. How you doing? Hello, Beatriz and B fam. Sorry, it's just turning in. I'm recovering from. Oh wow, so hard for me to get up early sometimes. I am so sorry, Letty. I hope everything's okay. Um, I don't know how the process of that goes, but I know it's not good. Oh, Shopkins, where at? Are you asking about the bananas or the ground beef? Both of them are at Food City, and it was Wednesday for the bananas and Thursday for the ground beef. And I know there's good sales today. Well, it doesn't matter. The weekend. Here, let me go get. Should I go get the ad? I feel like I'm leaving you guys too much. But I know the weekend they have some good sales. Um, so Michelle, good discussion, but gotta run. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Michelle. Have a great day. Have fun. Take care. God bless. Let's see. Oh, Food City. Yes, Food City is good. I could have went to the gym today. Shopkins. What time is it? I don't know if I want to go today though. Shopkins, I'm gonna throw the gym in starting next week. Maybe next week. If not, we'll see, Shopkins. I know we're up for the gym still. And Stephanie, we're up for the gym still. So I'm gonna swap with Stephanie and Shopkins weekly. That's okay. I never go to town unless it got a doctor's appointment. Yeah, I usually don't really go to town either unless I really need to. Like I said, I try to rearrange everything where if I have to go to town, I try my best to do everything that I need to do at that time. So yes. So, all right, you guys, it's an hour and 10 minutes in, and I wanted to stop at the hour, but we really got into really good um, talking. um, so yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for stepping in and talking with me, and Jenny, thank you for discussing everything with me, Jenny. Thank you so much, and I'll figure out everything else that I got to do. Um, I'm almost at the 400 mark, you guys. If you guys, subscribers, if you guys want to go ahead and share my videos, I know I'm not gonna have a lot of 99 cents haul or a Dollar Tree haul. I haven't done a Dollar Tree haul in forever, you guys. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I haven't. I've been so eager to go, and you know what? Twice I was about to drive over there, but I told myself, no, no, no. Is it really necessary for me to go to Dollar Tree just to get a bunch of stuff that I really don't need right now? Because I kept telling myself that because I really wanted to go. And I said no because my house is first. My house, my house, my house. So that's what I'm trying to do. And but I do have quite a bit of holes that's in my car still that I need to get out to show you guys. So I'll probably come back on in another hour. I'll give you guys a break because I know that I need to go clean the kitchen and probably clean my room. So I'm gonna give you guys a little break and I'm gonna do the haul maybe an hour or two depending. So I'll talk to you guys later. So I'll be back in a couple hours. So much love. God bless. Bye. Thank you, Jenny.